You're exactly right. And since you went back to the history of how the Communications Decency Act started, I happened to be one of the people that was there. Enough is Enough was there. And we actually began working with Congress in 1995 and hosted a big event on Capitol Hill. It was called the Leadership Luncheon in the Russell Caucus Room. And Senator Exxon, Senator Grassley, Senator Dole were all up on the dais with me and the founder of Enough is Enough, Dee Jepson. And we introduced at that time what was happening because this, ladies, and for our audience, this was not just pre-social media. This was pre-World Wide Web. This was pre-email. All of that was in development. And what we had seen happening on news groups and bulletin boards was astounding. And that's what got my attention. And so we thought, oh my goodness, computers, and this was in my speech that day, June of 1995. Computers have emerged as the leading edge technology for the distribution of hardcore pornography and child pornography. And just as disturbing is the fact that we cannot protect ourselves or our children from those who derive sexual pleasure from viewing this toxic material. Several days later, the Exxon bill was passed. And the way we got it passed, because honestly, the senators, most of them didn't even know what the internet was. I know it's kind of scary, but they really didn't. And Senator Exxon, they were getting nowhere in talking about this idea, Mary, of what you were saying. How do we extend the laws that protected children from all of this content and sexual predation and everything else that we started seeing pre-World Wide Web, and how to extend those laws? Because we had laws that worked, right? We had laws that worked in the physical world. And so we put together what was called the Exxon Blue Book, and we printed out images, literally, into a blue binder. This was done in our offices, and hardcore stuff, bestiality, women being tortured. It was bad. And we intentionally made it bad. Senator Exxon passed that around. A few days later, after this event, the Exxon bill was passed and it went to the House in what became eventually the Communications Decency Act of 1996. So our worst nightmare, Congress's worst nightmare, has all happened, and there's a real key reason it has gotten this bad, and that is Section 230.